Last class waking state, dream state, sleep state. மூணுல waking state பத்தி பார்த்தோம். ஜாகிரத் அவஸ்தா. ஜாகிரத் அவஸ்தா ஸ்தூல சரீரமோட டாமினன்ட் மீடியம் ஸ்தூல சரீரம் அண்ட் அது ஃபுல்லி ஃபங்க்ஷனிங்கா இருக்கும். இன்னைக்கு நாம பார்க்க போறது ட்ரீம் ஸ்டேட், தட் இஸ் ஸ்வப்ன அவஸ்தா. இதுல டிஃபரன்ஸ் பிட்வீன் ஜாகிரத் அவஸ்தா அண்ட் ஸ்வப்ன அவஸ்தா. Jagrat Avastha fully functioning mind like a full-blown lotus. Lotus எப்படி மலர்ந்திருக்குமோ அந்த மாதிரி நம்ம மைண்ட் fully completely functioning மைண்டா இருக்கும். அதே ஸ்வப்ன அவஸ்தால partially functioning mind like a lotus bud. அதாவது lotus bud எப்படி பாதி மூடி விரிய தயாரா இருக்கக்கூடிய நிலையில இருக்கிறதுதான் ஸ்வப்னா ஸ்டேட். அதாவது அதுல ஒரு ஃபங்க்ஷன் மட்டும்தான் இருக்கும், மற்ற எல்லா ஃபங்க்ஷனும் ஃபங்க்ஷன் ஆகாது. அடுத்தது இப்ப கண்டிஷன் ஆஃப் த மைண்ட் ட்ரீம் ஸ்டேட்ல எப்படி இருக்கும் அப்படின்னா, கேதரிங் ஆஃப் ஃப்ரெஷ் எமோஷன்ஸ் நடக்காது, டஸ் நாட் டேக் பிளேஸ். ரேஷனல் ஃபேக்கல்டி, தட் இஸ் வேக்கிங் ஸ்டேட்ல மட்டும்தான் உங்களோட திங்கிங் ஃபேக்கல்டி ஒர்க் ஆகும், ஸோ அதுவும் ஒர்க் ஆகாது. தென் த ஈகோ ஃபேக்கல்டி, நம்ம we will not say I'm dreaming சொல்ல மாட்டோம், I dreamt தான் பேசுவோம். So ego faculty அங்க work ஆகாது, that is also functioning இருக்காது. Then memory faculty, அது மட்டும் தான் வேலை செய்யும். சித்தம் is the only memory faculty that will be working in the dream state. So that also doesn't work. No, we wake up, we don't remember it. Dream state, no, we do remember, but most of the dreams we remember like that. That is because you subconsciously don't want to remember that dream, so you don't want to remember that. இப்ப எப்படி சித்தம் எப்படி நமக்கு மெமரி ஒர்க் ஆகும்னா, நம்ம வீடியோ கேமரா இருக்கு இல்லையா, அதே கண்டிஷன் தான். வீடியோ கேமரா எப்படி ரெக்கார்ட் பண்ணுது, பிக்சர்ஸ், சவுண்ட், கலர் எல்லாமே எப்படி அதை ரெக்கார்ட் பண்ணிக்குதோ, அந்த மாதிரி நம்மளோட மெமரியும் ஜாகிரத் ஸ்டேட்ல எல்லாத்தையும் ரெக்கார்ட் பண்ணிக்குது. பட் அது மட்டும் இல்ல, எமோஷன்ஸும் கூட சேர்ந்து ரெக்கார்ட் ஆகுது. எமோஷன்ஸ் லைக் சாரோ அண்ட் ஹாப்பினஸ், ரெண்டும் எல்லாமே பாக்குறது, நம்மளோட ஃபீலிங், நம்ம எக்ஸ்பீரியன்ஸ், எவ்ரிதிங் கெட்ஸ் ரெக்கார்டட். அது ரீப்ளே ஆகிறது தான் ஜாகிரத் ஸ்டேட், சாரி ஸ்லீப்பிங் ஸ்டேட், சாரி ட்ரீம் ஸ்டேட். ஸோ experience we have gathered and registered in the memory slab of the mind is Jagrat state, but அது திருப்பி replay பண்றது தான் dream state. இப்ப இந்த நேச்சர் ஆஃப் எக்ஸ்பீரியன்ஸ் எப்படி இருக்கும்னா, இன்டர்னல் வேர்ல்ட், அதாவது வேர்ல்ட் ஜென்ரேட்டட் ஃப்ரம் மை ஓன் பர்சனல் மெமரி தான் அதுல ஒர்க் ஆகும். அதாவது மெமரி ஆர் வாசனை பிரபஞ்சம். வாசனைனா என்னன்னு தெரியும், தட் இஸ் தி திங் வி கெட் அடிக்டட் டு. அதுவும் நம்ம மெமரியில பதிஞ்சிருக்கும். ஸோ அதனோட எக்ஸ்பீரியன்ஸை வச்சு வி கேதர் எக்ஸ்பீரியன்ஸ், ரெஜிஸ்டர் பண்ணிருக்கிற எக்ஸ்பீரியன்ஸை வச்சு அது ரீப்ளே ஆகிறது தான் இன்டர்னல் வேர்ல்டு. அந்த ரீப்ளே ஆகுறது தான் நம்மளுடைய ட்ரீம் ஸ்டேட். அதாவது இது எப்படி இருக்கும்னா அப்டிராக்ட், அதை நம்ம போய் தொட முடியாது, இட்ஸ் நாட் டான்ஜிபிள் அண்ட் இட் இஸ் தாட் ஜென்ரேட்டட். நம்மளுடைய தாட்ஸால உருவாகிற அந்த எக்ஸ்பீரியன்ஸ் தான் ட்ரீம் ஸ்டேட்ல இருக்கும். and it is subjective. That experience is only for you. நம்ம ஒரே இடத்துல எல்லாரும் தூங்கணும்னா எல்லாத்துக்கும் ஒரே ட்ரீம் வராது, ஒவ்வொருத்தருக்கும் ஒவ்வொரு ட்ரீம் வரும். that is because of the personal experience we had during the Jagrat state. நம்ம வேக்கிங் ஸ்டேட்ல என்ன எக்ஸ்பீரியன்ஸ் இருக்கோ அவங்களுக்கு ஏற்ற மாதிரி தான் அந்த ட்ரீம் வரும். ஸோ இப்போ நீங்க அடுத்தது கேட்கலாம், எல்லா ட்ரீமும் ரியாலிட்டியா இருக்கிறது இல்லை. So sometimes you might have a horse body with a human body or a goat head with a human body. So அது எப்படின்னா, that creating a new dream by combining various things experienced in Jagrat state. அதாவது waking stateல நீங்க எக்ஸ்பீரியன்ஸ் பண்ணிட்ட திங்ஸ் நீங்களா put together பண்ணும்போது தான் உங்களுக்கு அந்த rare dreams வருது. Then thoughts are highly fluid. Thoughts எப்பவுமே ஒரு நிலைப்படுத்தி இருக்காது. It's highly fluid. So and the objects in the dreams are also fluid. நம்ம ட்ரீம்ஸ்ல வரதும் வந்து ஒரு நிஜமான ஒரு இதாவும் இருக்காது. So it will also be fluid. அது ஓடுற மாதிரி தான் இருக்கும். So our fantasies in Jagrat Avastha gets imagination power in Swapna stage. இப்போ நம்ம waking stateல நம்ம செய்ய முடியாதது சிலது இருக்கும். அதெல்லாம் நம்ம வந்து நம்மளோட ட்ரீம் ஸ்டேட்ல வந்து அதை நம்ம செய்வோம். லைக் எக்ஸாம்பிள், ஒருத்தர் மேல கோவம் வந்திருக்கும், அவரை நம்ம அடிக்க முடியாது, அது அவ்வளவு கோவமா இருக்கும். பட் ஆனா அதே ட்ரீம்ல நம்ம வந்து அடிப்போம். So that is what happens in the dream state. So பூர்வ ஜென்ம எக்ஸ்பீரியன்ஸ் கேன் ஆல்சோ கம் வித் ஸ்வப்னா ஸ்டேட். நம்ம வந்து சில எக்ஸ்பீரியன்ஸ் வந்து நம்ம பூர்வ ஜென்மத்துல நம்ம எக்ஸ்பீரியன்ஸ் பண்ணதா கூட இருக்கலாம். பட் தட் ஹேப்பன்ஸ் மோஸ்ட்லி வித் தி சில்ட்ரன். பிறந்த குழந்தைங்க வந்து தானா சிரிப்பாங்க, தானா அழுவாங்க. So that is all உங்க பூர்வ ஜென்மத்தோட ஞாபகத்துல தான் அந்த ட்ரீம்ஸ் வருது. பட் when they grow up in the present state of experience வரும்போது they forget it. So that dreams நம்மளுக்கும் அந்த மாதிரி ட்ரீம்ஸ் பாசிபிளா இருக்கலாம். அடுத்தது வந்து ESP, extra sensory perception dreams, that is connected to future events. இந்த ட்ரீம்ஸ் வந்து ஸ்வப்னா ஸ்டேட்டோட ட்ரீம்ஸே கிடையாது. The dream connected to future events is a unique faculty. அதாவது ஸ்வப்னா are strictly memory and experience based. ஸ்வப்னா ஸ்டேட்ல வர ட்ரீம்ஸ் எல்லாமே நம்மளுக்கு வந்து மெமரி அண்ட் எக்ஸ்பீரியன்ஸ் பேஸ்டான ட்ரீம்ஸ் தான். எப்பவுமே ஃபியூச்சர் இவெண்ட் வந்து ஒரு பொட்டென்ஷியல் ஃபார்ம்ல இருக்கும். சட்டலா பொட்டென்ஷியல், இப்ப நாளைக்கு நடக்க போறது வந்து ஏற்கனவே அது நடக்கக்கூடிய ஒரு பொட்டென்ஷியல் ஃபார்ம்ல இருக்கும். அப்புறம் அது உருவெடுக்கும். ஸோ நம்ம மைண்ட் வந்து ஒரு பர்டிகுலரான ஸ்டிமுலை கொண்டுட்டு போகும்போது அந்த ஸ்டேட்டை நம்மளுக்கு ஸ்வப்னா ஸ்டேட்ல முன்கூடியே நம்ம அதை எக்ஸ்பீரியன்ஸ் பண்றோம். பட் when the mind is sensitized enough, then the mind has got this unique faculty. இது வந்து யோகிக் பீப்புள் தான் deliberately develop this faculty. ஜெனரலி யோகிக் பீப்புள் இதை டெவலப் பண்ணணும்னு சொல்லி அவங்க பர்டிகுலர் மெடிடேஷன் யோகிக் இதெல்லாம் ஃபாலோ பண்ணி ஃபியூச்சர்ல என்ன நடக்க போறதுங்கிறத they find that out. பட் ஆனா நம்மளுக்கு வந்து இட் இஸ் a freak experience தான். And Swapna is based alone. Is past based alone, never future. Swapna வந்து நம்மளுக்கு இன்னைக்கு நடந்தது இன்னைக்கு ட்ரீமா வரலாம். பட் நாளைக்கு நடக்க போறது வந்து ஸ்வப்னா ஸ்டேட் கிடையாது. இப்ப இந்த சூக்ஷ்ம சரீரம் எதுக்கு நான் கொண்டுட்டு வந்திருக்கேன்னா, இந்த சூக்ஷ்ம சரீரமோட பார்ட் தான் சித்தம், memory faculty to receive or record our experience in mind na chittam, that is the memory faculty. So appo in this dream oda dominant medium ennava irukum, sukshma shariram. The memory belongs to the sukshma shariram. Adanal vandu this dominant medium idula vandu swapna is memory based. Memory belongs to chittam belongs to sukshma shariram. So Swapna is predominantly Sukshma Sariram based. One state back to it, that is deep sleep state. Yes, Sukshma Sariram. Sukshma Sariram வந்து நான் எதுக்கு சொன்னா, அந்த ஸ்லைட்ல வந்து அதனோட அது வந்து சேர்றது வந்து சூக்ஷ்ம சித்தம் belongs to Sukshma Sariram. So அதனால it will be easy for us to relate with அந்த ஸ்லைட் ஆட். அவங்க மைண்ட் வந்து சென்சிடைஸ் அந்த மாதிரி ஒரு ஸ்டிமுலேட் சென்சிடைஸ் அந்த யோகிக் பீப்பிள் சொல்ற மாதிரி தான். அவங்க ஒரு நார்மல் பர்சன் பேசணும், ஐ கேன் ப்ரெடிக்ட் டுமாரோ திஸ் வில் ஹேப்பன், உனக்கு இது நடக்கும்னு எனக்கு தோணுதுன்னு சொல்றாங்க. ஈவென்ட் இஸ் ஆல்ரெடி இன் பொட்டன்ஷியல் ஃபார்ம். ஆமா, ஏற்கனவே ஈவென்ட் வந்து பொட்டன்ஷியல் ஃபார்ம்ல இருக்கும். இப்ப நாளைக்கு நடக்க போது ஏற்கனவே ஒரு ஃபார்ம் பொட்டன்ஷியல் ஃபார்ம், அது உருவாகக்கூடிய எல்லாருக்கும் புரியுது இல்ல, ஒரு சிலருக்கு தானே புரியுது. அவங்கதான் நீங்க சொல்றீங்களா யோகிக் பீப்பிள் எல்லாம் இல்ல நார்மல். இப்ப நம்மளே ஒரு சிலர் வந்து எனக்கு ஒரு சாமி ஒரு எக்ஸாம்பிள் சொல்லியிருக்காரு. ஏன்னா ஒரு லேடி வந்து சொல்றேன், எனக்கு அடுத்த நாள் நான் எழுத போற எக்ஸாமினேஷனோட கொஸ்டின் பேப்பர் எனக்கு முன்னாடியே நைட் தெரிஞ்சிச்சு. என்ன நைட் என் ட்ரீம்ல வந்ததோ கொஸ்டின் பேப்பர், அந்த கொஸ்டின் பேப்பரை தான் அடுத்த நாள் வரைக்கும் போட்டேன். பட் தட் இஸ் மேபி அவங்க அந்த எப்ப என்னவா இருக்கும்னு டென்ஷன் ஆகி அந்த மைண்ட் சென்சிடைஸ் அந்த ஸ்டிமுலேட் கொண்டுட்டு போனங்காட்டி அவங்களோட வைப்ரேஷன்ஸ் அதிகமா இருந்தங்காட்டி மேபி அது பொட்டன்ஷியல் ஃபார்ம்ல இருக்கிறது அவங்களுக்கு தெரிஞ்சிருக்கலாம்.
அது இம்பார்ட்டன்ட். அவங்க ஆல்ரெடி படிச்சுட்டே இருந்திருப்பாங்க. ஆனால் இப்ப வரும் படிச்சிருக்காங்க.
Some people say this thing will happen in March. There will be a in April there will be a people spread. You know, 1 million people will die throughout the world.
அவங்களோட எக்ஸ்பீரியன்ஸ்ல அவங்க சொல்லுவாங்க, இல்ல உனக்கு இப்படி ஆயிரும், நீ don't do this.
அது பொட்டன்ஷியல் ஃபார்ம்.
அது பொட்டன்ஷியல் ஃபார்ம். அது எக்ஸ்பீரியன்ஸே கிடையாது. தட் இஸ் தி பொட்டன்ஷியல் ஃபார்ம்.
இது வந்து இந்த ப்ரெடிக்ஷன் பண்றதுல
தேஜா ஒரு சிச்சுவேஷனுக்கு போய் இது நடக்கிற மாதிரி அது எப்படி அது வேக்கிங் ஸ்டேட்ல தானே
வேக்கிங் ஸ்டேட்ல நடக்குதுனா உங்களுக்கு வந்து ட்ரீம் ஸ்டேட்ல நடக்குது. பியூர்லி பேஸ்ட் ஆன் ட்ரீம். அதாவது எக்ஸ்ட்ரா சென்சரி பர்செப்ஷன். அதாவது ட்ரீம் நம்மளோட வேக்கிங் ஸ்டேட்லயே நடக்காம அடுத்த நாள் நடக்கிறது இன்னைக்கு தெரிஞ்சு நம்ம நெக்ஸ்ட் டே போகும்போது அது நடக்குது இல்லைங்களா? சோ அந்த மாதிரியான ட்ரீம்ஸ் தான்.
ஆனா மேம் அதுக்கும் நம்ம மெமரியும் எக்ஸ்பீரியன்ஸும் பிளேஸ் அ ரோல். அந்த பொட்டன்ஷியல் ஃபார்ம் அந்த தாட் வர்றதுக்கும் ட்ரீம்ல நம்மளோட எக்ஸ்பீரியன்ஸ் மெமரி அதெல்லாம் பேஸ் பண்ணி தான் அது வருது.
அதுதான் அந்த பிரெயின் அந்த அளவுக்கு நீங்க வந்து ஸ்டிமுலேட் ஆயிருக்கு.
அந்த எக்ஸாம் பேப்பரே எடுப்போங்களா? அதை தவிர அவங்களுக்கு அது நினைப்பே இருந்திருக்காது பல நாட்களா.
கண்ணு கட்டிட்டு படிக்கிறாங்க. கண்ணை ட்ரீட் பண்ணிடுவான். அப்படியே ஃபியூச்சர் படிப்பான். கனெக்டட் டு ஃபியூச்சர் இவன். அது எக்ஸ்ட்ரா சென்சரி பர்செப்ஷன் தானே.
ஆமா, அது எக்ஸ்ட்ரா சென்சரி பர்செப்ஷன் வேக்கிங் ஸ்டேட்ல பண்றது. வேக்கிங் ஸ்டேட்ல பண்றது.
ரைட் போடுறது கண்ணை கட்டிட்டு ரோட்ல ரைட்.
இது எல்லாமே உங்க பிரெயின் பிரைட்டா இருக்குறத வச்சு பேசுறீங்க. கரெக்ட்டா? உங்களோட எக்ஸ்ட்ராடினரி பெர்ஃபார்மன்ஸ். Now what I'm asking is the other question. How can you keep the brain calm? டாக்டர் நான் 150 சாப்பிட்டு இருக்கேன்.
I think sir will be the best person to answer. But meditation la solvaanga.
Then what is the question?
இப்ப இந்த ஓம் சாண்ட் பண்ணும்போது எத்தனை பேருக்கு அது மட்டும் கான்சென்ட்ரேட் பண்ண முடியும்? எனக்கு அப்பதான் எல்லாமே ஞாபகம் வரும். மண்டே ஈவினிங் அந்த ஓம் சாண்டிங் செஷன்ல எனக்கு எல்லாமே ஞாபகம் வரும். போன மாசத்தோடதெல்லாம் ஞாபகம் வரும். So I think it's difficult for all of us, not only for you.
Very difficult to concentrate on it. When I came here, there was a shortage of one employee to pay 5 lakhs. You want to go?
So your mind
is only this 5 lakhs.
So there are two things about calming the mind. One is that you have to, you know this Sagar Manthan story? Sagar Manthan, churning of the ocean.
Yes, sir.
So churning of the ocean is the story of your mind. We have this Mahabharata is exactly happening in your mind. The Pandavas are 5 sense organs, and the Kauravas, like the enemies, we have so many negative thoughts. Pandavas are 5 dharmic people who are, we have 5 sense organs, but the adharmic 1 crore are there. So this together they fight. Like in the Deva and Asura, they fought with the Vasuki in the Sagar Manthana, Mandara Parvata, and Tota is the below. So the Manthana means what? Like you do the churning, where first what came, you know, in the churning? What did come first? Hala Hala Vish. Hala Hala Vish. So what does it mean that whenever you meditate, these fights will go on? When you sit for meditation, the fights will go on. So between the good and the evil, what will first come is your negative emotions. This is a practice we all have to do. So negative emotions will come out, let it come out, it surface out. Some people in good meditation, they cry also. They are feeling very elated also. All these are emotions that come out. After that, 14 good things came out. Cows to money, then the Kamadhendu cow, Lakshmi, and finally Amrit came out. So what is Amrit? Amrit is the knowledge which we are getting through. That none other than this all is Mahabharata is not a. Basically, I am the consciousness. I am the witness that I am not the part, product, and property of this Mahabharata. I am just witnessing it This, if it ends also, I am going to leave. Before this also, I was alive. So this you have to understand that everyone who meditates will have this Mahabharata going on. First, bad things will surface. Let it come, accept it. Once it is away, then you meditate upon the 14 gems. Lastly, you get Amrit. And Amrit is nothing but the knowledge which was within you. Now, second thing which is difficult is practice. Now, you only, as sir said only on Monday, Shubha said Monday, even I have 4 days because of compulsory classes. Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. So I am compulsory doing it because of this 4 days. Otherwise, I was not doing. So if we practice this, it will come. So two things. One is understanding what is this process. The second is how to
What is the
practice.
ideal timing of meditation, sir?
No time is ideal time. They say early morning 3:45. That all not possible. You will get up and you sleep.
No, sir, like you're saying timing, no, even if it is any time of the day, like an ideal time.
Okay, let
frame
me
is 10 minutes.
take this the next class. Dhyan. There is one chapter only. I will take 2 verses about Dhyanam. Ideal time is you decide the time.
No, sir, like you said that a lot of negative emotions comes first. Because by the time it is coming out, meditation is over.
So you mean ideal timing for the meditation?
Meditation
How long?
span of
Oh, that will
meditation.
depend.
That depends on the individual.
Actually, to start with Shiva, I started to do 15 minutes. I was having a timer because I couldn't sit. But now I on the timer because I shouldn't sit too long. It's
Too
slowly
long
happens.
means you are actually wasting the time. You will have more negative emotions. So no need of that. You see, if you have a time limit, then you know that after this you have to get up. Otherwise, you'll go to sleep. Or you'll be more worrying after the meditation. So what is meditation? How to do it? Where to do it? How long to do it? I will tell you. It's given in 6 chapters. Dhyana Yoga. Everything is there in Bhagavad Gita. Okay.
Can I move on to the next one? Outside. Shiva.
Consciousness. Consciousness is not a part, product, or property of the body. Consciousness is an independent entity which pervades and enlivens the body. The consciousness is not limited by the boundaries of the body and is thus formless. This consciousness continues even after the body is destroyed and is eternal. This surviving consciousness cannot interact with the world due to the lack of reflective medium.
மெய்யுணர்வு என்பது உடலின் பாகமோ பொருளோ சொத்தோ அல்ல. மெய்யுணர்வு சுதந்திரமானது, உடல் அழிந்த பின்பும் நிலைத்திருக்கும். உருவமற்ற மெய்யுணர்வு உடலுக்கு அப்பாற்பட்டது. உடல் மறைந்த பின்பும் மெய்யுணர்வு நித்தியமானது. இந்த எஞ்சியிருக்கும் மெய்யுணர்வு ஊடகம் இல்லாததால் உலகத்துடன் தொடர்பு கொள்ள முடியாது.
Last week when we talked with the importance of Dhyana, I'll give a recap before going into my verse. First significance is why should we give Dhyana? That is the first significance is I am insecure, and because I am secure, I started acquiring things for my safety. Because I start clinging to everything that I acquire, and the last one is fear of losing. So when you start acquiring wealth and everything, you naturally get that fear inside you of losing. And significance too. That is, it's a natural cycle. That is the process nature has instilled in us. That is, what I receive, I should pay back to the creation. So that is the only healthy way of living. Because anything stagnant is unhealthy. Then the significance 3, it is a benefit for the society. That is balance should be maintained between the wealthy and the poor. So it is very important for us to do Dhanam, and Dhanam is important because that we should voluntarily do the Dhanam, not forcefully done. Then the fourth significance is sannyasa. That sannyasa is a stage where in the mind you think you don't own anything. I don't possess, I only use them. Even this body, I only use them and I don't possess them. And as long as we have ownership, Bayam can never be avoided. So anything you possess is a source of fear. I am only the user and everything belongs to the creator. That is the basic significance of Dharma. Now to the verse. Yatu pradipukaratam. Tadavyamiti yadanam. Diyate nupakarine. Se kale cha patre cha. Yaddanam satvicam smritam. The charity which is given with an attitude that giving is a duty to a person who may not reciprocate, and which is given at the proper place, at the proper time, and to a proper person is considered to be a Satvic charity. What is Satvic Dhanam? That is, the importance of Dhanam is social harmony. Dhanam should be done without any external force. Dhanam should be done voluntarily and happily. A dhanam that is given voluntarily and happily is the Satvic Dhanam. That you should not be forced by anything, by person or by your feeling that you should do dhanam. But feeling guilty and doing dhanam is not a Satvic Dhanam. So for the social harmony, dhanam is very important. And whom should we give dhanam to? Who will not reciprocate back, may not express gratitude, may not be grateful to me now or in future. Dhanam should be given at the right place at the right time to the deserving person. That is, you should give dhanam to any person that who will not reciprocate back to you. They might not express gratitude also. They must not express feelings of Panamatanga. But that is something that you should not expect them to do that back. And இப்ப grateful-ஆவோ in future grateful-ஆ கூட இருக்க மாட்டாங்க. That goes to the children as well. நம்ம children-க்கு எது செஞ்சாலும் பண்ணாலும் கூட they will give back to us in a feeling இல்லாம நமக்கு இருக்கணும். And to the family, it includes family-யும் நம்ம include பண்ணணும். And dhanam should be given at the right place. யாருக்கு எப்ப தேவையோ, இப்ப floods-ன்னு வந்தப்போ எப்படி எல்லாரும் வந்து போய் அவங்க டைம் ஸ்பெண்ட் பண்ணி அவங்களுக்கே ரேஷனலா தான் கிராசரிஸ் இருந்திருக்கும். பட் ஆனா இல்லாதவங்களுக்கு குக் பண்ணி கொடுத்து, முடியாதவங்களை தூக்கிட்டு வந்து, these all are the basic things. எப்ப தானம் தேவையோ அப்போ அந்த கரெக்டான சமயத்துல ரைட் டைம்ல to the deserving person எந்த எக்ஸ்பெக்டேஷன்ஸும் இல்லாம கிராட்டிடியூடும் இல்லாம கொடுக்கறதுதான் அந்த தானம். இப்ப நம்ம ஒரு ஃபுட்டு கொடுத்தாக்கா நாளைக்கு நம்மளுக்கு இருந்தா இப்படி கொண்டு வந்து கொடுப்பாங்கிற எண்ணம் இருக்கக்கூடாது. I'm doing it because I'm happy in the feeling that we should give dhanam. Then Satvic mind. What is the Satvic mind? I want to give an example of Karna and Yudhishthira. Yudhishthira, Karna, they are very good people known for dhanam. But Karna is always praised for his dhanam. When Arjuna asked Krishna that why you always praise only Karna. So Krishna said, நம்ம ரெண்டு பேரும் ஒரு சாமியார் வேடத்துல போய் யுதிஷ்டர் கிட்டயும் பேசலாம், கர்ணர் கிட்டயும் பேசலாம் அப்படின்னு சொல்லிட்டு ரெண்டு பேரும் போறாங்க. So they go there, they ask Yudhishthira, we need sandalwood for yagna, so எங்களுக்கு ஒரு sandalwood கொடுங்கன்னு சொல்லிட்டு. So யுதிஷ்டர் என்ன சொல்றாரு, மழை பெஞ்சிட்டு இருக்கு, மரம் எல்லாம் நவுத்து போயிடுச்சு, you cannot use it for your yagna, you go back and come after the rainy season for the sandalwood ன்னு சொல்றாரு. அதே கர்ணா கிட்ட கொண்டு போய் கேட்கிறாரு. ஸோ கர்ணா என்ன சொல்றா, கர்ணா வந்து நல்லா சாப்பாடெல்லாம் போட்டு நல்லா திருப்தியா இருந்ததுக்கு அப்புறம் ஆக்ஸ் எடுத்துட்டு போய் அவரோட வீட்டுல இருக்கிற கதவு ஜன்னல் எல்லாத்தையும் சாண்டல்வுட்டால ஆனதுன்னு வெட்டி கொடுக்குறாரு. சந்தோஷமா கொடுக்குறாரு. ஒரு நாம செய்யணும்னு அவர் செய்யல, அதுல வருத்தத்தோடயும் செய்யல, ரொம்ப ஹாப்பியா கொடுக்குறாரு. ஸோ நம்ம கொடுக்கறதுல வந்து we should have love in giving. அதுதான் சாத்விக் தானம். So charity should be done by emotionally mature person. That is the emotional maturity we need for dhanam. If you think dhanam is for gaining punya, then he is not a mature person. Person should see dhanam itself as an end in itself. Dhanam is an end in itself. அதுக்கு மேல எதுவுமே கிடையாது. Every dhanam should give joy. A person who understands his value, his mind is Satvic and mature mind. அது கண்ணன் மாதிரியான ஒரு மனநிலையில நாம இருக்கணும். குடிக்கிறதே நம்மளுக்கு ஒரு ஜாயா இருக்கணும். அது ஆனா அது யுதிஷ்டர் வந்து அதை வந்து தன்னோட ரெஸ்பான்சிபிலிட்டியும் கன்சிடர் பண்ணாரு. ஸோ அதனாலதான் ஆல்வேஸ் சேரிட்டின்னு வரும்போது கர்ணன் ஆஸ் an எக்ஸாம்பிள். Then நீங்க வந்து தானம்ன்றது does not is sadhana. It does not mean that நீங்க வந்து only money can give தானம் கிடையாது. You can give time dhanam, service dhanam, knowledge dhanam, even the smile can be a dhanam. So dhanamன்றது money மட்டும் சம்பந்தப்பட்டது கிடையாது. Anything that you do for the other people with love and gratitude inside you is always a dhanam. I think.
Can anyone tell me what is the biggest dana in the Kali Yuga at least?
Knowledge here. Another
Business.
no.
Okay, Annadanam, but biggest, even Kali Yuga, all the yugas.
I think
And I think, I don't know who has a girl child.
Kanika
Kanya Danam. The biggest Danam. Even Janaka, all whatever little bit sins in the Purva Janma also got.
What is the meaning of Kanya?
What is the meaning of Kanya?
Kanya means virgin.
No, that's why Mama also has chance to give Kanya Danam. You may be a Mama is what uncle or something like that. So that time you can do that. Chance is there. But what I'm saying is, when you do Kanya Danam, you see after that you don't, you cannot think what is going to happen. My Kanya, how in the previous time the Kanya will be given to a very mature person. He will take care as a father, and you bring this Kanya to such a level that what you say, she has all the virtues, all the values. That is up to the father who is going to give that. It is like nurturing the tree up to it becomes mature, and then it is given, the fruits are bred by something. Such a beautiful way to sustain the life. Here we want our own tree to grow in our own ad, and we only have to consume everything. So Kanya Danam, you just imagine that Danam, it's a very great, and that's why people spend money also.
Is purposely telling us.
Who is telling?
We cannot do that.
No, but I gave the other option. No.
Sun is
I was going to. No. I am coming to that only now. Next is that. See, in the modern era, you should view your boy also as Danam. That
given.
no, sir, not use as. I am telling that boy also should be given as Danam. What is going to happen to him? We cannot cling to that.
Sir, they won't cling to us.
No, I am very small. I still have to do this. But according to Shastras, Kanya Danam is one of the purest and the best form of Danam. You can think and relate something so that you don't forget it.
So I am relating now. As you say, I am thinking. I have given my son's time to my daughter. Daily I take just 2 minutes to talk to them. Earlier he used to talk with me for long. So that's the biggest one. நான் என் பையனை என் மருமகனுக்கு விட்டு கொடுத்துருக்கேன். அதை நான் feel பண்றேன்.
But you feel பண்ற means you are not given. You are already comparing. First he was talking long time. Now he is talking less time.
He is not talking less time. I am saying you take up the time. 2 minutes is great for me. 2 minutes is great. I don't say, oh, he's not talking with me. He's not spending time with me. I'm happy to give my son to my daughter.
See, once Danam is done, the right hand doesn't know what will happen to the left hand. Danam means finished, like blood is given. I have given blood. I don't know what has happened, who the blood has gone, whether it's thrown away.
Yes.
That's how it should be. I'm not coming to the boy, but if something you have done, you don't even ask for 2 minutes. Gone is gone.
Go out and search for the right person or the right institute.
அதாவது வந்து யாருக்கு நம்ம போய் தானம் கொடுக்கலாம், தானம் கொடுக்கும் போது நம்ம வந்து கொடுத்தா என்னன்னு தெரியல, தானம் கொடுக்காம போய் சர்ச் பண்ணி எந்த பர்சனுக்கு தேவை, எந்த பர்சன் வீட்ல இருக்காங்க,
It is good. Okay,
வேலை செய்யறாங்கன்னா
one more story will clarify this. The story which she told about Karna. One more beautiful story about Karna and Yudhishthira. There is, yes,
Gold.
entire gold mountain is given to each of them and it is distributed. Yudhishthira calls people and one by one is giving. This fellow, he stands there, announces. Entire gold mountain is there. How much ever you want to take, you please take, and he just leaves away. That's how. That's how we should not claim that I am giving. When I am doing it, you are moving away God. Because I means ego. I means doing. Your ego is doing. The whole understanding of Bhagavad Gita is
include Dhanam as part of my sadhana.
Pancha Mahayagna.
Your faith, your
Sir, you talked about Pancha Mahayagna last class, sir. So one of that yagna or sadhana should be Dhanam. That Gauda, you give Gauda yagna to the animals. That is Dhanam. You are giving charity to friends. Dhanam. It is sadhana, sir. It's not the means of getting God. It is the end in itself.
Yeah, அதுக்கு வந்து நீங்க எதுவுமே எக்ஸ்பெக்ட் பண்ண முடியாது. நான் வந்து மோட்சம் அடைவனும் go to God.
Where is central verse? Message. Anybody gone through?
Not yet, sir. I know.
He is putting second chapter, 46 verse.
Pratibharane.
I wanted to read.
47 is karma
47.
markaraste
47.
ma phaleshu kadachina.
Don't
Yeah, that
expect
is
anything.
nice, sir. That is do your work, don't expect anything.
Sir, where sir? In which
246.
246 or 47?
46 or 47.
47.
So we are in Satvic Dhanam, sir. Now it will come Rajasic and Tamasic Dhanam. Again, we should know where we stand. So we might be doing Dhanam, we don't know whether it is Satvic, Rajasic or Tamasic. Okay, this is Satvic. Appropriate time, appropriate person. Don't expect in returns. Okay, and forget after giving. So we can go to Rajasic Dhanam. At least Dhanam we do. Swamiji very fondly says that grandmothers know if you open their batwa, they used to carry this purse things. You will see so many things in that. She will keep it. Maybe her one pin will be required for her daughter, granddaughter, granddaughter. She will keep so many. Don't keep your dhanam like that. There and there you give it. Very difficult. Give it. At least they will come, madam. They will say at least do for your gains. If you can't do Satvic way, but do dhanam. There is one more last story I will tell. We are taking time, but it is the important thing. There is one village. The kingsman announces that tomorrow king wants everyone to do abhishekam collectively. Abhishekam with milk. So big one hundi, what to say, a big drum is kept. Everyone has to go and pour one tumbler only, one lota. So everyone starts doing it. Some person thinks, okay, I will put water. When so many lakhs of liters of water will mix and become same. Next day the abhishekam starts. Everything is water. Because everyone thinks that other person will do. Why should I do?
Water itself. Milk போடுவாங்க நான் வாட்டர் கொடுத்தா எல்லாரும் அதே மாதிரி
So நீங்க என்ன பண்றாங்க, நாங்கெல்லாம் பால் ஊற்றுவோம், நீங்க கொண்டு போய் தண்ணியை ஊத்துறீங்க, நாங்க எல்லாருமே தண்ணியை ஊத்திடுறோம். அப்புறம் ஓபன் பண்ணி பார்த்தா பால் வந்து.
So that is called Rajasic Dhanam. Means you are forcefully doing. You are doing something but forcefully, not understanding. So no forceful dhanam should not be done. That people who come with slips, Ganesh Puja, give money, you are forced to do it. That is not dhanam. You have done it, but that is not dhanam. Or you want your name to be put on that big kadapa, that I have given 1,000, 2,000 rupees, 5,000 rupees.
Yeah.
That is forceful dhanam. So
ஆக்சுவலி எனக்கு ஒரு டவுட்டுங்க. இப்போ இந்த மாதிரி சொல்லும்போது முன்னாடி கிளாஸ்ல வந்து இப்போ நீங்க கொடுங்க அது அவங்களோட கர்மா அப்படி சொல்றோம். லைக் அந்த மாதிரி நோட்ஸ் எழுதிட்டு வந்தா கூட நம்மளோட இஷ்டத்துக்கு நம்ம கொடுத்துறோம். அது அவங்க அந்த கிரெடிட் கர்மா அவங்களோட.
She's telling that last class we told about
she's asking, they come and ask us, and in certain situations we are forced to give.
But
No, she's saying, we give.
Yeah.
We give without thinking that we are forced to give.
Yeah.
Then is it okay, she's asking?
no, so if you are following this, that you have done your job and just not thinking what is going to happen, you have done Satvic Dhanam. What is their karma, we can't decide. He might be really coming for help. He might be really in need, or because of him, 10 people are eating food. We don't know. But you have to do as a Satvic Dhanam. I gave, finish. You might give only 1 rupee. No one is asking to give 1 lakh rupees. But charity is done in a way which is not done as a means for God. Like today I did charity, then like tapa, and then I get benefit from it. Okay, so this is
justice.
Yes, sir.
Karmani Vadika.
Raste ma phaleshu kadachina ma phala
Hetu Goma. Base and fruits plus Karmani.
akarmani.
What things are here? Second chapter 47. What is Abhi?
He will know, sir. He is RSS we know all the.
Sir, this was so famous and everyone.
Very heavy, yeah.
Explanation is still. Yes, sir.
Yeah, I know, he was talking about it.
Yes, sir.
Go, you-
Sir, we spent one whole class in this.
It's a nice clarification. Because we were all- I mean, I actually think it's Gurudana, Annadana, the biggest thing that we do in Kaliyuga.
So much you care for her, and then when maturity and everything, then you give for someone to bear the thing. But that's how the cycle will balance.
Actually, sir, even during the wedding also, when they give away the daughter and the priest, in Tamil, they'll emotionally explain how it is coming to you. So it'll be so emotional actually.
இதனாலயும் நான் வச்சிருந்த சிரமப்பட்டேன் புதுவாக தனியாக எவ்வளவு வருஷமா செய்யறேன்
So much
And then only that, அதனால அப்படி பேசுறேன். சும்மா பேட்டிலாம் இருந்துச்சுனால.
This is next. 21 who's it?
I chant, sir.
Try, please, we want it. Sir, we saw 1 more. Yatu pratyupaka. Tadanam rajasam like that. Tadanam rajasam. Sir, 1/4, if you can do.
Reluctantly given for the sake of getting something in return, expecting a result is considered to be rajas.
Our answers. Whether we were doing Rajasic Dhanam or Satvic.
Sri Krishna says that giving of charity and gifts in general, while expecting something in return, is Rajasic charity. Charity is also performed to repay a favor or an obligation to someone else. This is referred to pratyupakara in the sloka. The most Rajasic form of charity is when we donate something with a feeling of parikrishna. It means doing something reluctantly, unwillingly, with a heavy heart, with a feeling of sadness. We are so attached to the money or goods being donated that we cannot bear to see them separated from us. We will think 100 times before donating anything. What will happen if I donate this? How will I replace it? Will I need it again? Our mamatva, our sense of mindness is quite strong and needs to be examined. Further, some of us who are having enough faith on God and civilized enough to move politely in the society,
Explain. He used to go to temple for worshipping the God. In our prayer to the God, presentment of details of charity, that is on behalf of God, we will provide some annadhanam to the poverty people in return of solving our problem. Like God to come out from the hard situation met with. Providing charity to the poor people, given for the sake of something in return or expecting a result, is also considered to be Rajasic.
Yes.
Carrying out a gesture of charity by the right hand without knowing to the left hand is divine. Giving something to somebody with humbleness is dharma. Without noticeable by others is dharma. Raja or government charities or donation, gifts. Political parties, they give gifts freely in view of some civic vote. What? Something in their mind. Expectation.
Not something, only thing. I think now it is clear what is Rajasic, Satvic. So you now do what you could do. Tamasic, I don't think so should be done. Same thing with food also. You know now what is Rajasic, what is Satvic. Tamasic, zero. We should not do Tamasic. Same with Yagni also. Rajasic, Satvic. If you Rajasic, go to Satvic. Tamasic, don't do. So everything Tamasic should be zero. Tamas, darkness should be zero. Next. Any questions about Rajasic, Dhanam? So now we clear for Rajasic. So next time we, in case now Pongal is coming, return gifts. Don't give return gifts. That return itself means I expect something, or that person expects something. Can we try? Can we try?
We'll do our level best.
Otherwise, you don't give the gifts. You give gifts, don't return, don't expect return gifts. Like nowadays, it's happening in my campus. Everyone calls for birthday. See, this is so bad now. Children have expected that.
Yes.
From when I took one gift to my someone, my child is entering. That time only he wants to see, and that gift is small. Immediately he will show the face and go, "What gift you have got?"
I used to give my own school. I used to all the whenever I go for wedding. I used to give for all weddings, suppose 15 weddings a month. 15 books I used. My wife was telling, one day when your birthday you will receive all books, all the old and packed nicely. Everybody will give you 1,000 books and come.
Yes.
All old magazines.
No, if they have opened it and seen, if the people have opened and seen, if they're not opened and seen, books who will see, sir? So what we should learn from this is that I have told my child very difficult to tell a child that you should not give return gift and all. But at least now I have come to the conclusion that if you are wanting to celebrate, we will celebrate, call everyone urgently and give a cake and food and everything. No one will give gift, so no return gift. Very difficult, madam. Afterwards also they will come and give gift.
It has become very fashion now.
And one more thing is, the gift will be rotated also. Same gift will be going on somewhere. So all this, why to do all this prati upakara? Just to get something, you do it. Don't do it. Or if you're doing, understand it is Rajasic Dharma. Now Tamas. Who is that? Hello. Yeah.
Charity is given at the wrong place and time to unworthy people without honoring and with contempt is said to be done.
Correct. This is very important verse because, sorry, you please explain. Sorry, I should. Oh, you want to?
Example that is giving.
Let her explain first. Let me see. You have given her only. Tamasic Dhanam. Example here. I don't want to learn, I am ignorant, you give it to her.
I don't.
What is good example? Fantastic example. You literally gave the example. Sir, I am taking your role today, taking laugh. Hurry on, hurry on.
Yes,
So now-
she was not aware of the verse.
Now you do Rajasic task. You are telling her.
I don't expect anything. I am interested to learn, that's why
Okay.
I learned all the verses right after. That is giving down in traffic signals. Traffic signals, the one the dalam kekravaங்களுக்கு கொடுக்கிறது is a tamasic dalam. Why? Why? Because they are meant to beg, which is actually அவங்களுக்கு வந்து தேவைகள் அதெல்லாம் எதுவுமே கிடையாது. They are employed to go beg.
Such people.
Such people.
No,
The
but you
people,
can't judge that.
But sometimes we feel sad for them.
ஏமா,
they are made to make sounds. They are made to so
What I think, no, what she understands of picture, no, a child being made to beg, giving that person, a child is tamasic because the child is made to do it.
made to do it.
For that,
Swamiji says, the person, because they employ this young child to go and beg. Which is like a business account, they go. So in that case, you should not encourage this kind of.
We are thinking, we are Satvic mind, we are thinking they are.
இல்ல சாஃப்ட் மைண்டால அந்த பிள்ளைகளை படிக்க வச்சு மேல வா
the result of your dhanam will be that girl will be always made to do it. And in fact, you saw that picture, no? They make eyes, they make them
They
blind.
amputate the body and they make the
So
children beg.
we should be knowing, unknowingly if you're doing that, it's tamasic. Means you might give money which has been used for negative things. Dhanam, tamasic. The idea is that your dhanam should not create more papam. If not punyam, don't create more papam.
Are we not thinking about the this thing end product? That's all, sir. I mean,
But at least don't be the part of it. Don't be the part of it. You can always say no. Second, sir, second.
Second, Vamanan and Mahabali. That is, ஒருத்தர் வந்து நம்ம கிட்ட தானம் கேட்க வராங்கனாலே the person feels small inside when he comes and he wants to ask help from anyone. Even to a person very close with, you want to go ask some help, we feel small inside. So making that person wait, asking that person to repeatedly come twice and thrice and then giving away is not nice. So that's why like the Swami took a role of small person because he felt small inside when he went and asked for help from Mahabali. So that is a story that tells us that any person, even Lord felt small inside. So any person who comes and asks for help will naturally feel small inside. So don't ask that person to repeatedly come and ask for help. Finish it off in the one go.
Don't insult them.
அதுக்கப்புறம் திங்க் பண்ணாதீங்க
That is right place, right momentல தானம் கொடுக்காம நம்மளுக்கு எப்ப தேவையோ காம்பட் ஷோ வேணுங்கிறப்ப தானம் கொடுக்கறது is also a tamasic daனம்.
Like you let the people first beg, means make them happen for poverty, then you give food. Like you store the food in the food granary, then make the famine happen, and then come as a dani and give. That's the tamasic.
I have a doubt. Some people go celebrate their birthdays in old age homes and things. That is also similar to this way. You're doing it at your
No, no.
convenience.
But
Can
it
we
will be
not?
Rajasic,
That is that.
because you are
No. I'm asking, not necessarily tamasic. I'm saying in general, how to make it sattvic. I'm asking, can it be done in such a way that you just give them money,
yes.
let them use it however
yeah,
they want,
that
not
is also
for
okay. That is
particular
also
day.
okay.
That's when you search for the good institution where genuinely the things are done and then give down.
So even if you're giving to old age home, even if you want to give food, you are giving with the right mind. And they eat
நான்
and
சொல்றது வந்து அந்த particular day தான் கொடுப்பேன்.
Ah,
அப்படி
you are giving one
you
clause.
give the money and let them use it whenever they want.
They may not require food, no. They might require
Yeah.
some clothes. And in fact, old age home I go. They are free in my place. They don't want money, they don't want food, they don't want clothes also. They want a time. So the right dhanam there would be your time. So that's why right dhanam. You cannot give money where it's not required. See, in the relations only they require time. A spouse requires time. We might give necklace or we might give all the things, but she requires time. Or he. Correct, he also answered it. So right dhanam. Sir, right, sir?
Yes, perfect.
Next.
Who is somebody giving food to that?
நம்ம டாக்டர் வந்து ஒரு ரைட் டைப் ஆஃப் தானம் பண்ணிட்டு ஈஸிலி கேட்டாங்க இவர் என்ன பண்ணுறது ஒரு நான் வாங்கி 200 பொண்ணு 500 பொண்ணு பொரிய கொடுத்த தானமா ஒரு இட்ஸ் குட் இல்ல நேரத்துக்கு அந்த இடத்துக்கு பொரிய வந்து
For food for them.
Actually, even we are not aware of it. So
Sir,
பாக்ஸ் நிறைய
Sir, the same thing, Amrita is a medical science. I would be sitting the person whenever there is a like Bihar flood, Kashmir earthquake, Gujarat earthquake. So what I saw, we were going very purely, but it was not a right done, I felt. Most of the flood area, those who are really victims, they can't come to that place. That is my first observation. Second observation, the people who are healthy, they grab whatever they get, like a sucker there. When I used to see the 1,000 patients per day, evening I take a round in the huts, hamlets. They are keeping all medicines like a shop. I asked, what is this? Sir, we have got it. 3 people came, all I took and kept it. Baad mein kaam aayega. That is one. Second, they are selling it. More individuals selling it. So I got my ophthalmic drops were less. So we went to buy in the medical shop. That medical shop is giving my own drops to me. Because it is completely written in Malayalam. I was in Mumbai and sample not to be sold. Then I asked, how did you get, sir? Abhi wo ek ladka aake he's given me, so I am giving you this less price. So wrong dhanam. Even though we went for Satvic dhanam, this will become Tamasic. We should be aware of what we are doing, where we are giving. That is required.
Voluntary serving people. This when they give milk to all the places for the children. They cannot come out.
Yeah, they can't.
So they are.
So finally, then next, when I give this reports, next time we got more work. Now we have to go in search of the flood. We took boats and we have to go. So not everyone can do. You have to really go interiors. People are not able to come out. There we give them. So we have to really be search and properly give it.
That's what somebody says. Give Satvic dhanam to go search.
Sir, information for you. Our district is the topper in giving the relief material to Rajasic. More than also.
Rajasic, now we don't know, sir.
Our district top.
Madam is very accurate in diagnosing, but we have to implement, madam. Our idea is implementation. Sir has at least implemented. Madam has given 1 lakh.
Each department was asking.
Education
department is asking for something.
Yes.
At last, finally, the corporation was asking.
Oh.
I don't know whether these things are going to the people or to the DMK volunteers. They will put their speaker on it. So with half-heartedly only I gave. They wanted that big thing should be
Big.
So I thought which makes to.
One big box you can give.
Big box, puri is cheaper.
Yeah.
But 2,000 rupees, and with the 3 big boxes. More or 3 days.
அப்படியெல்லாம் எதுக்கு வேணும்னு சொல்லி வாங்கிக்கலாம் சார். ஏன்னா எங்க கிட்ட கேட்கும் போது நான் வந்து ரவை தான் சொன்னேன். ஏன்னா ரவைனா சமைச்சு சாப்பிடலாம். சோ ரவையை கொடுங்க. பிஸ்கெட் தான் வேணும், பிஸ்கெட்டை கொடுங்க. நான் மாவு கூட கொடுக்குறேன்னு பிஸ்கெட் தான்.
Easily, cooked food means it will be immediately given. If you give uncooked food, they will keep it again in granary. They will keep it like that.
நம்ம ரவை கொடுத்தீங்கன்னு வச்சுக்கலாம், that's rubber will be given on Pongal.
Sir, I don't know how many of you have really gone to the sites. My experience is people throw it. They literally, people will come with whatever old clothes. One of the person in Nagapatnam, he said, this frock you have given, no, someone gave. You know, sir, I was going in boat. Per day, my income was 2 lakhs. I will feed people here. The GPS he showed me, Australian GPS, Nagapatnam person. That tsunami came. He said, sir, what people are giving me? I'm a literate person. I don't want all this. My child is still wearing very good clothes. People are just dumping, you know, they will come in a charity. What charity? You are throwing your old things, they are all dumping them. No one is taking them. So, Tamasic, yeah, there was no one poor there. They were very well to do. They just was in shock. They wanted someone to listen to them. Like only mood will heal, internal mood will heal by that's what would help. Not money or giving that frock or whatever. Okay, so we understood the Rajasic, Tamasic, Satvic. Tamasic Dhanam we are not doing anyway. And if we were in some way doing, we will stop it. Rajasic, we can reduce if we can't zero it. Like, you know, I want to get something out of the police station. I have to give something. We have to be in Kali Yuga. Today, if I get certificates from my hospital, I have given myself 17 lakh bribe. Otherwise, no certificate will get 54 certificates for hospital. Even it is a old age home. Otherwise, the person comes every day and finds fault something. Once I gave money, he is telling, sir, no problem. Anyone comes in trouble, tell me. Because 2 years, he has become my personal guard now. Because exactly after 2 years, he will ask more money. So in Kali Yuga, you have to be what to do. I don't know what we should call that dhanam. Maybe an extra word will be there. Security dhanam maybe. But we will try to reduce that and more and more Satvic.
I do expect that you will be very satisfied with the
So maybe we should. No, we just related that by giving. If it is money has come through some other means, it is gone. I just think that way now. I don't think that it is my money, this Janma. Purva Janma, something is gone. I did not get any hurt. My family member is safe. Just by giving, and I don't think about it. Otherwise, every time we pay some big sum, oh, I have paid a few lakhs. This I could have got this. No, I could have got a better car and I would have an accident in that. I feel that way and just to give you a talk. That way you will be, that is what my practical way. Slowly, I get a diamond ring and that diamond ring fall on more pain. So let it go like that.
mind games.
You have to play, otherwise it will be difficult giving dhanam and practically it's not possible.
From Tamasic, slowly we can raise to Rajasic and Rajasic.
No one is Tamasic.
Oh, sorry, that was said in the verse.
No, I feel no one is Tamasic. It is
No
Tamasic.
Tamasic, yeah, that was the
Nothing I have done because I said sorry for the news.
But you do not know. So you were.
No, I know that the people do it as a business, but
Next
I
time
didn't
you to
equate
eat.
it to me increasing the business. I thought when she was in second standard, there was a cake shop in the bus stand. She came down from hostel. We went to buy the she saw many children. She got another box, made them sit with her. She sat there, ate with them, and she came.
That's it. That's you
I
can just give
also
food.
doing it when she was in second standard.
Just give food. Nothing else.
It's right, when we give a dhanam, we can ask how,
That should not be there. No. That is Rajasic. Sir, no, he has come. Hey, Rajasic. There is.
Came for the last.
No, but you relate with worship. What worship is Satvic? What yajna is Satvic? No expectation without any no special. So that is the same thing for dhanam. I think this is last out of all.
Yes, Tamasic.
Okay, I think it's what is the time? It's time.
Time to close.
Close for dhanam.
So last two classes have been very tiring because every day every things.
That's why 16, 17 I jumped. You must be thinking why this fellow jumped from third to 16, 17. Now we will go to third. We will understand Karma Yoga better. Please prepare Karma Yoga from now only because Karma Yoga, third chapter is the essence for all of us. Grihastha. I also have to prepare. Karma Yoga is the chapter for all of us who are every day in karma. Second was a summary. Second is not a one focus chapter. From third, fourth, fifth, sixth, all are a focus chapter. Sixth is Dhyana Yoga. Eighth is Akshara Brahma Yoga on death. So like this, 10th is Vibhuti Yoga on all the symbols of God. 11th is Vishwarupa Darshanam. So, but second and 18th is like a summary of entire Bhagavad Gita. So, okay. Yeah. Yes, exactly. I was going to tell this. Can we start now? Every class will start one. We'll start with this. Sir, this is actually Mahavakya. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate. So Purna means entire, whole.
Purnam is whole.
Purnamidam, in that also what is there is complete. Purna, that is saying that in the entire universe, if small thing also is complete in itself. Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vasishtha. If you take out from the entire universe one star, still the universe is complete. So this is considered to be a Mahavakya. Consciousness is talking. Purna means consciousness, the original consciousness. We are all only reflective or small consciousness bubbles. So from a sea, if you take one lota of water, the sea is Purna. That water in the lota also having everything. So this really doesn't matter for the entire sea. Now, if I put one more cup of water in that sea, it still remains same. So we are actually like that. Our body has just taken one form, but if the body is gone also, our Atma remains ever like Nitya. It is always there. It was there, it will be there. What is happening is small wave comes, Sachin came, next Janma maybe some name, maybe down, like ECG going down also, maybe a small animal, a bird, but it will be, this is only small reflection in the sea. The Atma is same, consciousness remains ever same. This is a very beautiful. Purnamadaya Purnameva Vasishyate. This is the understanding. This is the understanding of entire any scriptures. All the scriptures talks about this only. Om Shanti Shanti. Three Shantis are for three things. Adi Daivik, Adi Bhautik, Adhyatmik. So Adi Daivik means which is universal. Adi Bhautik means which is around us. Universal, no one can tell what is Indra doing now. Adi Bhautik means thunderstorm happens, light goes, I can't do the class, we can't attend the class. If I am late, something happens to the car, that is not in my hand. And Adhyatmik, what is in my hand? See, I am sitting here, but I am still not attending the class. That is in your hand. If your mind is wandering somewhere, then it is not Adhyatmik. So, three Shantis are required to understand this knowledge. Adi Daivik, Adi Bhautik, Adhyat is there inside us. Two are outside, one is inside. Full, complete. There is no similar word for Purna that you understand. English, no similar word for Purna. If you say complete, there is incomplete. If you say full, there is empty. Purnam has no word in English.
In marriage is consummated. Consummated.
Yes. So Purnam, Apurnam is there, but Purnam is something which is all encompassing. That will be the better word. Not full or complete or like that. All encompassing.
I have one more doubt. This every Upanishad has one mantra.
Yes.
And this particular
Shanti mantra
is related to Bhagavad Gita.
No, this is taken.
Taken because of the meaning.
Yeah, this is a very beautiful verse. mantra which explains the entire gist of anything.
But this also particularly narrated with the particular.
I think this is from
I think I
from
wrote it from
Yajurveda,
Yes, yes,
Krishna Yajurveda mantra. I think this.
So I have a doubt. Today I was supposed to do 17.25, but obviously because of no time, we are not doing it. But in my verse, actually, I didn't understand it. They said you have to start every dana, every yagna, every puja with the Om Tat Sat. What's the meaning of that?
Madam, it is explained in the same verse. If you read.
That means what? Just give out.